it's Mark from TRUTHSEEKER, and let's get started. Now you can see this, it looks to be some type of base here. There looks to be something coming up on this little spindle, and it's just, you know, carved out, but, you know, hard to make heads or tails, but you can see the shadow and the little leg it comes up on. You see what I'm talking about? Alright. Then you come over here. This looks like a triangle, but it looks to be made of pipe. Then you come down to this. You can see the two eyes, the face, typical, you know, Mars statue. Little carvings in the front. Some more symmetry at the back here, you know, some weird carvings. You see what we're talking about? See how they just blurred. What's really obvious, they got a blur, so. You see this little piece of something white in there too. Size on this, I'm not really sure. I mean, I think it's pretty big. I think if you were standing next to this statue here, you would probably, you know, you would probably be maybe a little taller. You know, give or take. You know, I try to go by some of the old pictures, but you know, the ones they give you that scale, but you never know because, like I say, these pictures are just chopped and sliced together, so you can't really tell. I'm just going to give you a rough estimate and say if you were standing there, you'd probably come up to about the top of that part of the statue. Don't hold me to it, because you may know something better than I do. And it looks to be little carvings in this. Alright. And this stuff really caught me. I mean, this almost looks like a piece of pottery that's half buried, or maybe it's not half buried. Maybe that's just fake sand. That piece there, just the symmetry of it. Come over to this, taking this to be some type of metal. You see the intricate bends in it. There's another weird piece up here. Looks like it's got a pin going through it. Something blurred out. Here's another statue. What it is, I don't know, but it definitely comes up because you can see the shadow under here. So this part is definitely raised because the sun's coming. You can see the shadow underneath it. It's on some type of base. But see this color that they add across? You just lose all sense of, see how it just blends in? Now when I pointed out to you that it's some type of statue of something, to me, I'll tell you what I think. It comes up to the top here. There's one eye, there's the other eye. There's part of the face and some part of the body like comes down. And you can see the shadow there. But this I take to be pretty big. And you see there's like some weird carvings. They almost look like crosses. You see them? A big circle or oval shape going around it. Then you come over to this thing, see how they put this little blur on top of it. Looks to be some type of statue, and then see what they did here, how they just blurred this in. There was something there. That's not a rock. That's cool. It's got a really strange shape. Looks like it was bent a little or twisted. See the manipulation, like that would be one eye, there would be another, the nose, the mouth. See how this part is exaggerated? Which is easy to do. I mean, it's really easy in Photoshop. You see this? How this is carved out. See the intricate carvings in here? And you see what looks to be like either, now that could be a snake or a gigantic worm going in and out, or it could be just a piece of cloth or a rope. But you can see this thing's hollow inside. What it is, your guess is as good as mine. Then it looks to be like another piece of metal on the side of it. But you can see there's carvings and stuff around it. It's just hollow. That's not natural. So, a lot of strange stuff. You see this? How this looks to be carved. How this looks to be like a face, two eyes, nose, mouth. You know, if every like one in maybe 500 rocks or something, or 1,000 rocks you see here on Mars had that facial features, you'd be like, yeah, you know what, it just happens. You know, like once in a while when I take a picture here on Earth, you know, you can get those facial features sometimes, but they're never really spot on. You know, see, this has got like a backing and a weird type of color. Like it's a profile. You know. That looks hollowed out. That's weird. It's another one of those weird statues. You can see something coming out of it. Sometimes like I can get the eyes and stuff, but it usually just never lines up. Like these faces and like see like this. You see how they blurred these things? Like you can see this little statue here. Like this is all rock. See how it comes up here? See how this is on a big base? There's another statue here. You see the face of this thing? There's the eye. There's the open mouth, the jagged mouth. You see what's here? It's like it's got ears or horns. It looks like a sphinx. I mean, you see the person standing here. They got their, you see the shadow? You see their arm? Their face with the hair? You know, you can see the different color of the shirt. Here, let me show you. You see how that sheet of pants, the leg coming down, the shadow? You could see the shadow of the person here. You understand? See how the face is white? You got the black hair. There's the arms at the side with a short sleeve shirt on. You see the shadow of the person? You see it? NASA never in a million years expects somebody like me to do stuff like this. You see this statue here? You see how this person is standing right here by these carvings? See? This is a walkway. See? This is like probably cement. It's pretty flat. See how that looks like the head of a dragon or something with a sphinx next to it, another. See these See? I believe this person is visiting a grave site. This is a grave site of one of their loved ones. You know, I mean, you can't tell me that don't look like a person with their arm on the side looking at the rover. I mean, that's what it looks like. You know. And you can't tell me that that's not a 3D structure. But like I say, you see this with a hole in it. NASA never in a million years expected a guy like me to do what I'm doing. You see this stuff? See how these are? They got mouths open. You see how the angles are on these? In a million years, they never expected. They knew people were looking at these pictures, but, you know, just glancing. You know. You see how this is a black blur? There's some, see this hard line? They just added this. This is just black blur. There's something back there. That's not a rock on this one. Here's another little carving. See this? Got something sticking out. See the symmetry in this? You come over to this thing. Nah, they blurred that. I can't. I'm not going to get much out of that for you.